I do love when I want to do a video about something and then things line up perfectly so that I can add more to what it was that I was going to talk about. In light of the most recent mass shooting where the perpetrator was somebody with pronouns in their bio, you have the owner of the Libs of TikTok account posting an image on Twitter for everybody to see where a reporter is wanting to get a statement from Libs of TikTok about the content that they post whenever something like this takes place. And I quote, "Hi, Chaya," great name if I pronounced it right. "Hope you're well and having a good start to the year. I'm reaching out with regards to your recent social media post in relation to the Iowa mass shooter's LGBTQ identity. Each time there's a mass shooting where the shooter's identity is possibly LGBTQ, you and other conservative influencers appear to fixate on this and suggest to your millions of followers that people with LGBTQ identities are prone to violence. What would you say to your critics who say you're stroking fear or stoking fear, I don't know why I'm thinking about stroking things at the current moment, hatred and potential violence against a marginalized group of people? Please let us know, yada yada yada." Libs of TikTok responds the only way they know how to. And I would sit here and say to this person who's hoping for a statement that there are individuals out there who also play identity politics when it comes to mass shootings, and the shooter just happens to be a heterosexual white guy, and they spend all this time letting you know that racism still exists, white supremacy is the devil, and all white people are prone to attack anything that's black and brown and beautiful, and that's also a problem that seemingly doesn't get addressed at all, because identity politics will always be a factor when it comes to this, not at all solving the problem of potentially stopping all of these things, even though there's no real way to stop all these things. I said all that in the last video. What's so fascinating about the concept of thinking that LGBTQ identities are prone to violence is that you have examples like the one I'm about to show you in the next 10 seconds, where you have someone who is for the community of individuals who are LGBTQ, and they really don't like it when there's opposition, and instead of resolving the conflict with words or any form of a resolution, you have this.
"Yes, I do wish death on transphobic people because they wish death on me and have caused death to many, many, many of my brothers and sisters in the trans community. I want to stab all of you to death as many times as I can. I want to stab you in the throat and twist it like I'm carving a fucking pumpkin. I want to shred you into tiny fucking pieces. I want to tear your fucking bones out from your goddamn body. I want to scoop your brains out with a fucking spoon. I want to eat your fucking flesh."
You will never seek equality or attain equality from people who don't like you when you're spouting violence towards those individuals. They can disagree with you, they could have a different lifestyle from you, but when you're going around wanting them dead, you are not going to succeed in anything except more people hating you, and by proxy, random individuals causing violence because they don't want anyone causing harm to them. It's this constant loop of wanting something to be different, but everything flows the exact same way on the exact same level of current in the water. You will never be able to seek out all this peacefulness when you're the ones advocating for all the violence. You will never be able to get someone to change their mind when they have countless examples to prove you wrong. You will always be in a level of conflict for as long as you have people who you don't want to talk about going around spouting shit that goes against your movement of peace.
As a law professor who teaches criminal law, I felt compelled to inform you to be gay, do crimes.
I was going to come here and be really fluffy and be really nice and say, yeah, be really lovely and queer and gay. No, if you see a turf, punch him in the face.
My take is that there's a certain point in which even if you accidentally misgender me, it is still intentional. Because the fact that you as a cis person have not done the work to deconstruct how you are viewing trans bodies shows where your true intentions lie, and they are not in the favor of trans folk. There's a genuine chance that the next person to misgender me might get a punch in the face, and I really don't know what to say because there's nothing I can do about it. Don't blame me. You're the one that misgendered me. My hands are just the ones that reacted.
And for all the reporters out there that want to spin a narrative that insert group here always wants to make insert group here look bad, you will constantly have these people doing it interchangeably, because instead of solving the issue, we just want to point the fingers and say this mystical beast of conservatives is always going to be the ones attacking the marginalized group, while this insert group here of black people always wants to demonize the ones on the white side who are always going to be labeled under white supremacy. And in the middle of all that, you got these dickhead white saviors who want to say, I also hate white supremacy, when no one likes them anyways. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.